friend of mine recently went for an eye exam, and he told me he was disappointed in the experience that he had. And when I asked why, he told me it was a lovely office with a wide selection of frames, and the staff was very friendly, and they provided a lot of information. But he said they never asked me about my job, about my hobbies, how often I stare at a computer or my phone. They never asked me about what I did on the weekend. Basically, what he said was, they never asked me about me. There's a term in sales called a feature dump. And a feature dump is where you give someone a long list of features about a product or service, hoping that something sticks. And this happens every day in exam rooms and opticals across America in a well-intended effort to educate. But the problem with a feature dump is that it often does more harm than good if nothing sticks. You've essentially just given the consumer a long list of reasons to not buy whatever it is that you're selling. 5 words that can really benefit your ability to get people to give greater consideration to whatever action it is that you're trying to get them to take is to say what this means to you. And that requires you to get very clear on what that person's unique problems are. So instead of just regurgitating the same information to each patient, you're customizing the feedback to their particular needs. What this means to you is that when you're staring at a computer, what this means to you is when you're driving at night. What this means to you is when you're hitting a golf ball. The key word here is relevance. If the information that you're sharing with someone is not relevant to them, like the case with my friend, they won't see the value in what you're recommending. And when value is not established, you can probably figure out what becomes the most important factor in a sale.